What's up, guys? Back with another video. Today we are replacing front rotors and brake pads on a Nissan Altima. This will be a very fast and easy job. I'm thinking about 30 minutes from start to finish, minus the time it's going to take to record, which will delay a little bit, but very simple job. It's inexpensive and you guys should be able to do it at home. Safety's always #1 priority. Got some wheel stops right there. Got the car lifted, loosening up the lug nuts. We're gonna take the tire off. Here we go, tire's off. Now what we will need is, well, since we're replacing the rotors too, we're gonna need to replace or unscrew this bolt, and there's one at the bottom right here. Hopefully you guys can catch that. They are fairly large. With the wheel off, we can start taking the caliper off, this guy, and it's held by 4 bolts. So the brake pads are held by, let's see what size this is, size 14, which is gonna go right here, and one at the bottom. And then the caliper itself is held by a size, well, 7/8 is what I have, and it's gonna go on right here. There's one at the bottom. So in order to take the rotor off, you need to take out those 4 bolts. So I took both of them out from this guy right here. And what you do is gently slide off the cover. I'm gonna place it right here. This is gonna expose the brake pads, which are right here. And this rear one. So here are the 2 brake pads. You can see they're very worn. There's pretty much no life left. And now I'm gonna work on these bigger guys. I loosened this one up. It has a washer on it. This is gonna be a longer bolt. There we go. Now I'm gonna undo the bottom one and then take off the caliper off, or the caliper housing. With the second bolt being out, it pretty much just falls down on its own. This is what it looks like. So we're gonna set that aside. And now, yeah, I'll need a rubber mallet to kind of break this loose a little bit, and then this should come off. Took 3 hits with a rubber mallet, and that's it. That easy. Dad is helping, so he's gonna hand me the new rotor. There we go. And now basically work your way back around. I tightened up the caliper itself in the back, and now I am decompressing or separating the cylinder in the, I guess, brake caliper itself. And I'm using this tool that I got on eBay. Paid like $6 or $7 for it. Very cheap, and it's very useful. What you do is just basically put it in like this and then turn it until it doesn't turn anymore, and then essentially just keep turning until it will decompress the cylinder. And here's a comparison of the old brake pad. Let me see if I can make it stay. And then the new brake pad. This is what they look like when they're in. It looks like these are kind of placement specific. So this one has to be pointing down, and up here it has to be pointing up. That's how I took them out. That's how I put the new ones in. Now we're gonna put the cylinder back on, and since we decompressed it, it should be an easy fit, which it is. You just have to adjust these little guys right here, which will take 2 hands. There you go, that's how it's done. Technically didn't need to replace the rotors themselves because they seem fine. There's no ridges on them or anything, but I bought them in a set. I think I paid $55 for the rotors and the new brake pads on eBay, I believe. And this job, one side takes 15 minutes about. Of course, you need some tools like a jack, you know, socket, set, and then the brake pad expander. But it's fairly inexpensive, doesn't take that long to do. I'm not gonna film the other side just for the sake of time, but there you go. Other side is gonna be essentially the same way as this side, and easy enough job to do by yourself. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, stick around for more videos.